All right, guys, I'm at SEMA and we have the Mustang behind us at the Vibrant booth. I'm just kidding. However, I know everyone's been waiting to see the final product of the Mustang build that we did for SEMA. And now that it's finally dropped at SEMA, we can finally show you what it looks like. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's get into it, Joel. Show them the stuff. Johnny right there. Johnny on the spot. You want to see a beautiful face. You'll look into the camera and make eye contact. I don't want to see that. So we have all the fabrication on this done except for one thing. And I can't finish any build that we do without a piece from my boy Bryce over at Breakbank. He always is giving me trinkets. I give him a little measurement and he has a sweet water jet machine. So he water jets all the stuff that I can't do personally because I don't have a steady enough hand and I'm not a machine. So he has a water jet machine. So just the last little touches on this bad boy. You see how the titanium kind of moves around? You can separate them. I want to be able to put a piece in between there to hold them exactly down the middle of it. So I had him design this for me, and it's for Marlon because his company is Mielk Motorsports. So I got Bryce to water jet me. That's gonna go right in there. Just like that. Front and then one on the back so it can't pivot or move. So one of them it would be able to twist in and out, but if I lock it in and box it in the back side, it will be perfect. So I got one for the front and then just a solid one for the back. I'm gonna weld those in and they're gonna be sweet. Man, that looks cool too, just like that. Hey Marlon, look at this bad boy. Yeah. Do we spell it right? You have to tell me.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you did it right, man. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Thank Bryce.
Bryce, you're the best, bro. Look at this shit. Woo, my grandpa will be proud.
So we don't actually do customer cars here or do any type of extended fabrication outside of the shop, but if you are looking for a competent fabricator that's really good and does amazing work, check out Breakbank. It's south of here about 2 hours and they do phenomenal builds. So check them out.
gente revê o ponto.
Alright, so we've been working with a lot of Haltech stuff this build, and the programmability and everything like that you have with the R5 and with the PDM is really great. So I'm just going to show you guys how to set up like a really basic function in the PDM. So we go down here to our generics. So we want to just create like a generic output for our PDM. So it's as simple as we click here for our output, we name it, say we want water pump, and then we're going to set it to an override switch. Then you click down here where your generic output is. That gives you all of your information for what you need. So you want to assign your override switch. So from there, you have your drop down and you'll have a keypad available with all your buttons. So from there, you select your button, and then on all of your outputs, every wire on the Haltech flying lead harness is a different color. So we're going to assign it to, say, whatever output you have. So if you have your half bridge output, this is the wire color you have that selected. And then from there, you can actually set fuse current. So if the thing that you're running is only designed to run at 6 amps, you set your amp overload at 7 amps. So if there's ever an issue with it, it'll give you a warning on your display so there's a problem with the circuit before you actually have any issues showing on the car, which is great.
So I got all of my fabrication done on the car. We ended up doing all the titanium bits in the front and then switched over to stainless steel and brought it down, and we have side pipes going on here now. So need to put in door handles. But we have the cutouts that just chop right there, right next to the body line. They were not fun to make, by the way. I did it in one shot, both of them. So yeah, if you want to peek in there, you can see the little thing that Bryce hooked up for me. And that's the only thing that's really meant to do is just to keep the intakes from separating, because it's an HD clamp and it does swivel. So we don't want to hit a bump and they just start slowly spreading out. So this holds them together, and it looks really nice because there's no other thing. There's like a little bezel that goes around this part, but otherwise there's nothing closed off there, so you'll be able to see it. So it's a nice little finishing touch to it. All right, so since the last video that we updated you guys on, Marlon and the team have done a lot more work on the interior. Chris handled all the wiring and stuff for them, but they also installed a sweet Haltech display, all of the seats, the pedal boxes, all the battery stuff, all of these rock lights, as you can see, which light up amazingly. And they got the Samsonus all taken care of. You guys you were up to like what, 2 this morning?
Yes, it was. No, we were up to like 3 something.
Okay.
We had to get a wrong input shaft, machine the end of it one side, machine a little bit the other side to make it work so the car can, so it can move, so the car can be driven.
Yeah.
Because
wrong twice, right?
Yes.
Came with their too short and too long, and they don't have time because where are they out of? They're out of like Europe,
I think it's Lithuania.
Lithuania. So they couldn't get the shaft in time, so Marlon schemed up an idea to just take one of the other ones and make it work, and he actually was able to machine it. He did that here on the compound?
Yes, right
over
at Adam's place.
Nice. So luckily we had the equipment to actually do it for him to be able to do the input shaft, so the transmission's in the car now, and the clutch is in, all that good stuff is on there. Chris got everything wired up. The display looks awesome. The little push buttons. You see how straight up with the stickers on?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. You're the best.
Yeah, Chris, like, I can't do this.
Yeah, he asked me. I was like, oh, I'm not doing that.
Gotta have steady hands. I don't know why everybody asks me. I don't have steady
You're a
hands.
welder, that's why you got steady hands.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but he shakes like a thing like before, and then when he started welding, he just
Yeah, exactly.
and it goes. Like he's like.
It's my comfort
He's
zone.
addicted to welding.
Yeah, I only shake when I'm not welding. So got all the sweet seats in here too, and I love that he used belts. They are probably the most comfiest race seats on the planet. I personally like to fall asleep in Duarte and Savio's car when we're at the racetrack because those things are so comfy.
And to the Brazilians,
So-
the Sabelt name has a different meaning because Senna, you know, he used Sabelt back then when he was racing. So to us, when we see a Sabelt seat or a Sabelt name, has, at least to me and to a couple of the guys, has a different, like, you know, that comes to mind, you know, that guy that, you know, is so amazing driving. So, like, be able to use those seats,
It's like iconic for you.
it's a thing.
Or
It's
nostalgia.
not just like a.
That's why Savio wanted them.
It's not just like
driver. Okay.
It's the man used it, so like, you know, when you're able to use it, like it feels like, oh man,
Like I've made it.
yeah, it's like that.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, they're also really comfy, by the way. And then we have all of the wiring done back here. Chris took care of all of that, and they got a
Remote fill.
remote fill, which is pretty sweet. You know, you
Yep.
don't have to lean over the car, which we are getting out of doing that.
That's the goal.
I mean,
So yeah, we got pretty much everything set up to where the car can be running and driving. Freddie did have to leave because we have Pro-Am this weekend because we are getting ready to leave right now as well. So we did not have time to actually put the car on the dyno, but we did get it running and driving. So by the time we come back, Freddie's gonna get this thing back on the dyno when it comes back from SEMA, and then we're gonna actually see what kind of power this thing makes.
So not like a normal SEMA car. This actually runs and drives.
it does.
Ah,
Like,
that's all you want to do at SEMA. There's no Bluetooth anything in it.
Now we have to take it back to the shop. Somebody's gonna go there tomorrow and wet sand and buff the whole car, and
Add some windows.
the windshield. No door windows, none of that stuff. Put the bumpers, handles back on, and be able to, you know, ship it up.
Shine her up.
Those are pretty sweet wheels too. I don't think we've gone over these wheels. I know we haven't gone over these wheels.
Yeah, those are, you know,
Custom fitted.
he made those things, and I'm not sure the amount of time that it took him to do this thing was like, you know, I talked to him and he got them done and shipped it to me, and I love the finish. I thought it was gonna be like a gold, but this thing's like a brush looking thing. I'm not sure if people can see it, if it's in, you know, on the camera is the same thing in person, but it feels so good.
Yeah, all the way through the whole barrel
the whole
too.
thing all the way there inside. And
I like the little divots right here. These are gonna be fun to get the water out when you wash it.
yeah, I'll be crying about that part there. Like they have like a bead lock on the inside of this, so you can lower the tire pressure to like the minimum, kind of like what I believe, kind of like what RTR have.
Yeah,
And
8 psi.
lower it and still on DB, they won't come off. So they're nice, and they are magnesium.
So they're super light. Unsprung weight is a real thing, people. Look it up. The lighter your wheel, the better it is for you.
Speaking of which, I want to weigh this car.
We did it,
How much?
and secret. What do you think?
3,200.
What's up?
$29.75.
2650.
Oh, I
Hey.
finally beat you.
2650.
2650. That's
Damn.
To normally aspirated 500 horsepower car with the turbos. You know, we'll see when we come back what's the horsepower in this thing, and see if we can do a couple laps around the compound.
Yeah.
See if
Stay away from the trees.
there was a
We already got enough name on trees. We don't need any more names on trees.
No, I won't be driving because if I, you know,
won't be driving.
yes, that's for sure. Because the last time there was a place I drove in a place in 4th of July, there was no walls in there, and I found one. So, know me around this compound. I ain't driving around
for you.
I won't drive around.
The wall showed up for you. Didn't want to let you
She
down.
moved it.
She moved.
Look at the videos. The wall was moving towards me.
I believe it. I think I was up on the top watching that happen.
That's
It's crazy. Moving walls.
So super excited to be here with Rafa and partners in crime. Excited to have been asked by Nando, the company, to work on this beautiful machine. And we've noticed that we had a few scratches here and there, right?
A little bit. It wasn't too bad. I mean, honestly, we were able to come in with just a heavy cut, did a full heavy cut on the vehicle. Then we stepped into micro cut, so did a 2-step polish on here. It's nice working in a group environment, so we were able to tackle the car a lot quicker. But the same thing really comes down to the results. The car has a lot of shine, a lot of gloss, and ready for SEMA show.
It's a beautiful machine, that's no doubt. Now it's shining and on its way out.
So hopefully you were able to make it to SEMA to get to see this car in person. I know it's definitely beautiful, and if you could see it in person, get over there and look at it. In the meantime, we knocked this thing out, what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
With a hurricane?
With a hurricane.
With a
and
hurricane.
moving shops halfway between.
And moving shops.
Yeah.
That was really good. So let us know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Give me a kick. Yo!
Yeah.
Just a little one.
Little baby kick. That's like a soccer kick. It's like a little pass.
That's all he's got.
That's all I have.
Well, they know
I don't play
Brazilians,
no
they love
soccer.
playing soccer. Oh, they call it football.